Hi everyone, I am editing week 3 of the vlog and realised there's no welcome to week 3. So, welcome to week 3 of the MKal Vlogs. Enjoy. So I started the wedges last night. I didn't film because I was actually having a drink with my partner, and this is how far I got before it got a bit too taxing for alcohol-addled brain. But I finished the 2 rows that I had left to do on Clue 2, and then I started on these. I'm still on the same colour. I've got a little, not a lot, a little bit left. Right, so I'm going to get a few more wedges done now and see. I don't know how it's going to go with the colours changing sideways. It's a bit weird. But, yeah, that's where I'm at. Right, so I've just done this wedge and I'm just starting, well, I'm on the second repeat of this wedge and my yarn is running out. So I've got to add number 13 in. Tangled already. So it's going to be very yellow across here, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm going to ball that up and add that one in now. Right, I was happily tugging away and then I've just realised I've done this one wrong. I don't know what I've done. So I'll have to pull it out. Ugh. These are a bit boring, not going to lie. But they're going faster than I expected, but they're just a bit like, okay. But yeah, so I'm going to have to pull this one out and do it again. I don't even know what I've done. Hello. I don't think I've showed my face in this vlog yet. I can't remember, but hi. It's still me. I've been cracking on with the wedges. So let me show you. I've done quite a few tonight actually. Let me show you. So I am here. Yeah, I'm about a quarter of the way through, I think. Still lots of shawl to knit on. Yeah, they go a little bit faster than I thought. I changed into this yellow. Like you can see the transition there from the last colour into this one. This is a Cuddle Bums one. So it's actually a full skein, which you see me ball. You see me do that. So because it's quite a full one, I think it's going to carry most of the way across. I'm kind of hoping that if that's the case, when we get to kind of this point of the other end, that it transitions into the new colour. That would be nice if it kind of worked out like that, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, we've kind of got this bright yellow for a fair bit. I can't remember the name of the person, I'm really sorry for that, but someone has left a comment on my week 2 video about the bubbles. So, you know, I was saying how I'm not happy with these, and these look really good and I've obviously learned how to do them since this. And I was saying about maybe I could tighten up this. One person has said to crochet them, which is such a good idea, and I think I will just tighten that up somehow and then fasten off the end. But another person said it's because I haven't connected them at the back. So if you, and she said she could see when I was fixing the brioche. So if you look at the back of these, they've got the stitch coming up the back. And she's dead right. If you look at the back of these, there is no stitch. So I've done something wrong. However, I've just noticed that this end, look how they look bubbly. Because I was connecting it at the back. So I've obviously gone along. Hang on, let's see if I can show you this properly. I've gone along, look. Connect. Oh, let's not bother doing that anymore. Like, what? What am I playing at? So, I don't know why, but that's why the bubbles just suddenly don't look good. So they look all right there, and then they suddenly look rubbish because I haven't done them properly. Do you know what I mean? Like, naughty corner. I don't know. I don't even know. Because they weren't exactly... I didn't exactly do half of it and put it down, I don't think. I think I did that entire row in one sitting, so... I don't even know. So I am going to tighten up that stitch. Like at the end of all this. I'm going to tighten up that stitch. The wedges for section 3. So they are a little bit boring. It's a lot. Knitting back and forth. You've got to do a lot of counting. And I'm not sure if all of my wedges are the same. But I don't think you can massively tell. And I'm starting... How many wedges have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wedges I've done, and the pattern is starting to sink in. Just it's taken a little bit, but yeah, I'm just going to keep ploughing on with these. And I was on my Discord knitting that tonight. We were talking about that, and we were saying, like, speculating on where this is going. Oh, sorry, that's very close to my face. Speculating on where this is going, and a few of us think that that is the border and the bottom is done, and that section 4 is going to pick up along the cast, along this. And because this isn't exactly like the neatest of starts. I mean, it's all right, but you know what I mean? I think it could be nicer. So that's where we're thinking it's going, which I agree. I think that's where it's going. It's very long and thin. So I love it. I do love it. And I love my colours. And I'm really happy with the transition of colours and stuff. I do want to get in my other colours. And the thing is, if we're starting here, then my colours are going to look weird. So part of me is thinking that if we do start here and we start knitting up this way, I might flip my colours because this is a circular fade. So I might start with the purples and then go into the blues and the greens and end on the yellows or whatever. It's an idea. I don't know what to do yet. But we'll see what Clue 4 brings. So thank you for the person who said about me not connecting those bubbles, because I don't think I would have noticed that until they said. So I really appreciate that, because now I know what I've done. Not that I can fix it. But I can do something. I can try and tighten them up. Yeah, what a divvy. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to do one more beigey, creamy wedge, and then I'll probably head into bed. It's already midnight on Saturday, so I'm going to do that and then head off. So I probably won't check in again until tomorrow. Hi everyone, it is Sunday night. It is about 9:30-ish. I haven't knitted today. I haven't had time. I've been really busy. It's very, very windy, so you might be able to hear it. We're on a storm warning. Storm Ashley is here, apparently. And he, Ashley can be both, can't it? It's really windy, but so the Halloween decorations keep banging against the window, and it's been freaking raining out a little bit. So yeah, no knitting done today. I'm about to start, hopefully get like 3 or 4 wedges done if possible. I'm still here, so before bed I'm hoping to get a few wedges done. But so far so good. People in the comments are saying about me crocheting these up. I think they mean these, but I don't know how. Because if I crochet them, what do I attach them to? Like, I don't know what I would do. So what, I've got hair on my arm. So what I was thinking of doing is just pulling the loops tight. So, say you pull this one tight and then pull across here. So all this tightens up, and then tighten that one and pull across. And go all the way along until you get to the end. You'd have like a long bit left, and then I could just tie that in like an end. That's my cat playing. That's what I thought about doing, but if there's a different way, please let me know. I thought I had a big end then, but it's just moved yarn. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna crack on with wedges. Not much really happening again. Like I said last time, I'm just knitting a shawl. No drama. I mean, this section is a bit like, there's always got to be something, I feel, with a Stephen West shawl. But I like how my colours have gone and stuff. So yeah, I really want to get into like the greens, and I'm just worried that I'm not going to be able to. The blues and the greens. But then if I do what I said yesterday, where I bring the colours, start at the opposite end of the colours if we're going up to the top, so that the fade still works, and go backwards, I should get into at least blues. He said you could knit as long as you want to use a poly yarn. I've got a lot of yarn left. This is my main colour, and that's still the first ball. I've got a whole other ball. And he also said about to not use mohair in this section unless you've got an extra mohair, because he's going to use mohair in section 4. I couldn't find it then. So I've got this much mohair left. I've got all of this. I've got a bag full of colour. And we've got one section to go. I don't understand. But I'll see on Thursday, won't I? It's Sunday, so I want to know now. Right, so yeah, I'm going to crack on and I'll show you how far I get. So it's now 11:30. I did manage to get 4 done, but I've stayed up later than I intended, so I'm heading to bed. Hello! Okay, it has been a couple of days since I last seen you, because it is now Tuesday night, 9:30 at night-ish, and I haven't been able to pick this up since I last spoke to you, purely because I had a knitting design pattern that I needed to knit the sample for the Knitter magazine, and I was writing up the pattern. I'd already knitted it and I was writing up the pattern and spotted a mistake in my original sample, and it was quite early on, so I basically cast it on and knitted it again, and I needed to get that done, so that's taken priority and this had to take a back seat, so I'm behind now. I don't think I'm going to get this done for Thursday. I think I did 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've done 20, which is where I was last time I seen you. And I think it's like, I'm sure someone said 39. So I'm like halfway there. They take a while, like. So I'm a bit gutted about that because I wanted to be on track. But I've literally got an hour before bed, and then tomorrow I'm quite busy during the day, but hopefully tomorrow afternoon I should be able to sit and get a fair bit done. Fingers crossed. I'll show you where I'm at. You've seen it anyway. But I also have a pal. So he's making life slightly difficult. But and excuse my settee, but it's full of Rowan's things that he's made at school, phone case, and then other projects and stuff. So yeah. So I'm still here and I've got a fair way to go. I'm going to do my best. So I'm going to stop talking to you, crack on, and see how many I can get done tonight. Probably 4. But 4 a night is no good, is it? I need much more than 4 a night. Otherwise I'm going to be here for ages. But I'm cracking on. I'm going for it. Hello. So I managed to get 6 done tonight. But it is 11:30, so that means it takes me 2 hours to do 6. But I have come to the end of number 13. So number 14 goes in next, which is this one. So it's not a perfect transition because obviously this one should have been, where's it gone? It should have been after this. But I needed to put cuddle bums in there just to fill it up. So it's slightly unfaded and looking at it, I'm not sure whether I've put this in the right place, but it's in there now, it's done. Now we're going into the orange and red. So yeah, 6 done. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I'm going to try my best to get a lot done tomorrow. But 6 every 2 hours is not great. How many do I need to, I'm not even sure how many I need to do. I've got 26. I'm sure someone said it's 39. So what does that leave me? 13 to do. If I can do 6 every 2 hours, that's like 4 and a bit hours. Oh, that's not too bad. If I can find that amount of time. 2 hours in the afternoon and 2 hours later. It's feasible. It's feasible. Right, anyway, I am going to head to bed because it's very, very late. And see what I can get done tomorrow. So I will see you then. Hello, today is Wednesday. I have got about an hour before school pickup. So I'm exactly where I left off last night. I've got 13 triangles to go. So I'm going to get cracking and see how many I can get done before school pickup. And then try and finish the rest with the rest of the time I've got today. Hello, it is about 9:10 on Wednesday night. So the last time when I just popped in, I said that I was going to see how much I could get done in the hour that I had, but I literally did half a triangle because something came up and I lost that hour. but I've been able to knit since about 4, I think. And I'm on my 26th triangle. So, no, 36th. So I've got 3 to go, I think. This is what I've got left. And I'm halfway through. Well, I've got one more repeat of this triangle to do. But my colour's about to change again. I think that I've messed up slightly with the oranges. I'm not sure how it's happened. But I did notice when I did colours 9, 10, 11, they didn't seem like they were in the right order, and I flipped 11 and 9 around, and that seemed to work better. I wish I'd looked ahead on these yellows because it seems to be the same, so I'll show you what I mean. So we have this yellowy orange one, which is number 12, and then 13 has gone into this bright yellow, but then 14, try not to knock it off the needles, is this orange and red, and now that's running out and I'm just picking up 15, it's this yellow. So what I'm thinking should have happened is it should have been 12. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. 12, then 13. Oops, I'm not even showing you. 12, then 13. Then these yellows should have been 14. And then 15. That's what I think the order should have been. But instead I've got it like this. But, I mean, it doesn't matter because it's going long ways instead of down. If it was transitioning down like it has been, I'd be quite upset. And I'd actually think about pulling it back. I did, for a split second, think you could pull them triangles out and sort that colour, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I've carried my colours the whole way. I haven't cut my yarn. The only time there's an end is when I've joined a new colour, so hardly at all. So it wouldn't be too difficult to do, but I'm just not prepared to do that. These triangles take a while and they're kind of boring. I'm really sick of them now. I want to knit something else. But I am going to finish tonight. I'll lay it out so you can see it because it's completely off the needles when you do these. So you'll be able to see it like laid out properly. And then you'll see what tomorrow brings. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'm halfway through. Each triangle has 3 repeats. So I've done 2 repeats and I'm about to do the 3rd, but that's the end of the yarn there. So I'm going to fasten this yellowy mojito type, yellowy green. Mojitos are more clear, but you know what I mean. I'm going to fasten this to it and finish the triangles. Yeah. I've finished my 39 triangles. And I have a lot of stitches left. I knew I wasn't going to get it right. Basically what happened at the beginning of trying to get this into my head was that it didn't go in my head. I found it really difficult to learn the pattern of the triangles, and also very difficult to try and count the short rows. That's like without just sitting and just only thinking about the short rows, I just kept forgetting how many I'd done, and without knowing how many stitches I was knitting up to, it just got complicated. And I know that my earlier triangles are not right. As a result, I have this many stitches left, which I think is going to be pretty much a yellow triangle. It's supposed to end on one of these, so mine might look a little bit dodgy. I don't know. I'm going to do the yellow triangle that comes next, and then just see if I've got like a few stitches left, great. If I haven't, I don't know. But I'm not pulling it out to fix it. I can tell you that much. So I'm just going to do them. It is 10 o'clock at night, just after. I'm just going to crack on and see what happens. Oh, guys. That's just a join. I've finished all my stitches on a yellow, so my end curves in like this, where it should go out in line with the shawl. I've just counted back some of my earlier triangles, and they're just like nowhere near the amount of stitches that there should be. Like, I think there should be like 18 or 19 stitches across. Can't properly count it. I think the 18 stitches across, but some of mine up the other end are like 15. So that's why I've ended up with a lot of stitches left over. So I'm not going to cast it off. I'm going to see what Clue 4 brings tomorrow. And I really think we're going to be adding up over. Hang on. Okay, obviously this needs blocking. I don't think I can fit it all on. That's printer roll, not toilet roll. I always think it looks like toilet roll. Right, so this is mine, all laid out. Right, now I really think that Clue 4, we're going to be casting on this bit and bringing this up and in, because at the minute it's really long and thin. So I think we're going to be coming in and going shorter so that it's like a crescent or something. Yeah. So because of that, what I might do is just leave that as it is, see what Clue 4 brings, and then I think it'll be a case that I pull that out and redo it, and I might change the order of the yellows as well anyway, and just make them a little bit more flowing in colour. If we do come here, like I'd said earlier, I'm going to do the colours backwards so that the purples is there and it fades back out up to the greens. I was going into greens down here. Oh, I'm just annoyed at myself, but that was really difficult to get in my head. I just couldn't get that pattern in my head. So I've fluffed it up. It's 11:15 at night. I'm not doing any more now. I'll leave it like that. I'm going to call this video done. And yeah, I'll take it from there. So I did finish Clue 3, but I've just done it very wrong. I've got an extra triangle. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, because I'm not going to be able to live with that. The fact that this end goes in line with the shawl, but then this end goes, that's going to annoy me to death. I'm not going to like that. So I have to fix that, which means all of that needs to come out, which is not fun. But now I know what I'm doing with them, they were a little bit faster. Yeah, I don't do well with counting short rows. And if they're short rows, I find that harder because I don't tend to mark them off. Because I forget to mark them off because I've only done a little bit. So never mind. It is what it is. So I'm going to call it a night. Clue 4 comes out tomorrow, final clue. I really hope I get to use a fair amount of yarn. He has said you can knit for as long as you want and use up your yarn though, so that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But we'll see tomorrow, won't we? Yeah, end the video on a low. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully we can solve the issue. The dog's about to stand on it. Hopefully we solve the issue once I see what's happening tomorrow. If you've got to pick up along that edge. Can you make any more noise? Yeah? If I've got to pick up along that edge, I'm going to be set back, but I know what I'm doing with those triangles. I think I could knock them out over the weekend. Now, they were a lot faster today, so I don't know. I will see. I'll decide tomorrow. But that will be in the next video. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully. And yeah, I hope that if you are knitting, that it's going better than mine. See you soon. Hello. So I know that I've said goodbye at the end of the video, but basically I went to bed last night and I was sat in bed and I was thinking, there's got to be another way. I really don't want to pull all them triangles out and do them again, no matter what clue 4 is, because I want to get this done by next Thursday, so you see the final result like in a week. So although today is clue 4 day, I am going to do my idea for clue 3 so you can see, and then I'm going to move on to clue 4. So basically what I thought last night was, instead of pulling the whole thing out, sorry, my dog was barking at the neighbour bringing his bin in. Shut up! Oi! You see him all the time. Shush. Right. So instead of pulling the whole things out, what I thought was, my first few triangles are thinner than the rest because I wasn't following the pattern correctly, as we know, and that's why I've ended up with a load of extra stitches. So what I thought I'm going to do is pull the last 3 triangles out and make my 2 CC triangles slimmer by 6 stitches. So 3 each. So each triangle has 3 repeats in it. So if I skip a stitch on 3 of those repeats, if I skip a stitch on each repeat of each CC triangle, that will give me the 6 stitches that I need to do my last triangle. And I think 1 stitch per repeat, you're just not going to notice. You can't notice in the earlier ones that they're smaller. Whether they stand out a bit more in blocking, I don't know, but I doubt it. And I think it's more like an optical illusion, whatever, that's what I'm going with. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull out these 3 and then re-knit them, but do my CC triangles slimmer. So even though last night I was like, I'm going to pull it all out, I'm going to reorder my colours, I'm like, I'm not. I'm going to fudge it and get it done. I don't want to do the triangles again. If it was like a bubble row or a brioche or something, I might, but I don't want to do them triangles again. It's literally took me an entire week to do them triangles. They take so long, and getting that pattern in my head took about half of the shawl. It just wouldn't go in, and that's why I've had an issue, because the pattern wouldn't go in and I was having to count constantly, and I can't do that. I don't have that kind of brain to be constantly counting what I'm doing. I can't. So the end of this video is going to be me fixing this, so that's what I'm going to do now. Back again. Oh my god, I haven't fixed it. Well, I have fixed it. I've just looked at the cast off, and you are supposed to have... I must have read somewhere that you need 6 stitches at the end, and then in my head I was like, well, no, because the wedge is only 3, so what you on about? But you do need 6 because you need to join the I-cord at the end. This I-cord edge that comes down the side needs to be, you need 3 stitches there and whatever. So I can get those stitches back out of here because I made this wedge a little bit fatter because I didn't think I needed all the stitches, blah, 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 blah. So I'm pulling them two wedges out and doing it, but I'm not doing it in this video. I'm going to do it in the next video because I'm just like, I need to finish this video so I can start the next one. And I haven't got a lot of time this morning to be pulling out more wedges. But I do know how to fix it. So that's all good. My cat is attacking my Halloween decorations in the window. All 3 of my cats are there, and he's just being really naughty. Dax. Dax. Anyway, that is what I'm going to do. Ugh. But at least it's not the whole thing. Anyway, bye again. I promise I'm not coming back this time. If I figure out anything else, it's going in the next video. So I'll see you next week. Bye.